Hi everybody, welcome to Willie's American Guitars Acoustic Room. So Martin has a bunch of new models out right now. One of the biggest selling models they have is an item called a Modern Deluxe, and that is what we're here to talk about, the Martin Modern Deluxe series. So here is a standard 00028. You guys probably know this, but a 00028 and an OM are exactly the same size. Everything is the same, except the OM has a slightly longer scale length. So they make, but the 000 is really a comfortable guitar to wear and becoming more and more popular. It used to be that the Dreadnought was #1. We'd sell 10 Dreadnoughts to every other size, but now the 000 and the OM have become really up there neck and neck with the Dreadnought as people are starting to learn that these are fine guitars. They're easier to wear. You can sing over them. They're more balanced. They don't have the big boom bass, but everything's even loud. So what is the Modern Deluxe? The first thing you notice as you're looking around on a Modern Deluxe is the headstocks. If you look at this headstock, the logo is done in pearl. It's a 30s style logo and the tuners are gold. So as you see it from a mile away, you can tell the Modern Deluxe just because you see gold tuners, and then you look close and you can see that this is a pearl inlaid logo. And I'm just going to show you that logo right there. That is a regular decal, and that is done in pearl. It's still a 30s Martin logo. They had never done that in pearl unless they did the big block pearl like the D45 and the 40 series. What the Modern Deluxe offers is several key features. The top is baked. So this is a VTS. Everybody calls it different things. We call it baked. You can order baked Adirondack, baked Sitka. Sitka is a great choice for tops because it has a tighter grain pattern, but it is baked. What happens when you bake these or add the VTS, vintage tone system, is sometimes it'll bring out the colorations. It caramelizes some of the sugars in the wood. So occasionally, if you get a baked top, you're going to have a top that's a bit darker, a bit yellower. But they do that for durability, and so it adds what Martin says is it sounds like 100-year-old guitars because they've baked all the moisture out of it, and it's pretty durable. We were suspicious at first years ago when we started seeing more and more of this baked offerings that maybe it would crack. It doesn't. It's actually used as siding in like Norway and Sweden, so that's where it comes from. Torrified is another word for baking the wood. This also has hide glue. It's made of hide glue, and hide glue adds a little bit of density as well. Hide glue is hard to work. Hide glue is hot. Comes in a hot pot. You've got to bring it up to a certain temperature to put it in. You've got to keep it at that temperature, and then as you're putting these little streaks of hide glue in, it chills pretty quickly. You got to know what you're doing to work with hide glue. The density of hide glue adds to the density of the sound of the guitar. It has flamed European maple binding. So this has plastic binding. This is maple bound. So these features, having just a baked top and hide glue on any other guitar manufacturer, that adds like $1,500 or more to have those done because it's hard to do. Gold tuners, it has liquid metal bridge pins, and you think, so what? It does add to the sound. You can buy these liquid metal bridge pins and improve the tone of your guitar. What? Yes. these also have carbon fiber bridge plates. Now, where your strings go in, you have the bridge. Beneath the bridge is this, which is a bridge plate. These bridge plates can offer quite a bit to the sound, but they'll wear out. You drill a hole and the string goes in there, and the string just keeps pulling on the bridge plate, and these bridge plates will actually fail. They don't hold the string anymore. That's their purpose, really. It generates a lot of tone, as you might imagine, too. So the bridge plates on the Modern Deluxes are carbon fiber bridge plates. All of that is what makes a Modern Deluxe a Modern Deluxe. They also have gold tinted frets. Now, why do they do that? I don't know. So, but it is a nice look. You've got this whole baked top, high glue, which is features that add density and tone. Modern Deluxe. You'll see them side by side on the wall, and sometimes you just look past them and you're like, huh. But you'll notice these have the gold tuners and the pearl logo. That's your tell. They don't offer that pearl logo, scripted logo, on any other guitar but the Modern Deluxe. They make a D28, they make an OM, they make a triple O. This is a non-modern triple O. We've got Martin guitars coming in every day. We just got 4 Martins yesterday, and we have about 300 coming soon. So do check in with us. That's all I have to tell you right now, but that was our video on the Martin Modern Deluxe series.